we'll delve further into more real haunted encounters and stories that have solidified the legend of the Goatman as one of the most terrifying urban legends in Texas. As the legend of the Goatman has grown, so too have the number of eerie encounters that have been reported at Goatman's Bridge and its surrounding areas. These stories, passed down through generations and whispered among locals, have cemented the Goatman as a haunting presence in Texas folklore. Each account adds another layer of fear to the already chilling reputation of the area. One of the most unsettling encounters involves a group of paranormal investigators who visited the bridge in the early 2000s, armed with cameras, audio recorders, and other equipment. They hoped to capture evidence of the supernatural. As they set up their gear on the bridge, the night was calm, with only the sounds of the nearby creek and rustling leaves filling the air. But as midnight approached, the atmosphere shifted. The temperature dropped suddenly, and a thick, unnatural fog began to roll in, obscuring their view. The team reported hearing distant, muffled voices coming from the woods, though they could see no one around. And the sound of hooves clattering on the bridge's wooden planks echoed through the mist. One investigator felt a sudden push from behind, nearly knocking him off the bridge. When they reviewed their footage later, they discovered that one of their cameras had captured a brief glimpse of a shadowy figure with glowing red eyes, standing at the far end of the bridge. The team left the area shaken, convinced that they had come face to face with the Goatman. Another harrowing experience involved a young couple who decided to explore the bridge one summer night. They had heard the stories, but were skeptical and eager to debunk the myths. As they walked across the bridge, they joked about the legend, dismissing it as nothing more than a spooky tale. But their laughter quickly turned to fear when they reached the middle of the bridge. The air grew heavy, and an overwhelming sense of dread washed over them. They suddenly heard a deep, guttural growl that seemed to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. Paralyzed with fear, they saw a large, shadowy figure emerge from the darkness, blocking their path. The figure appeared to have the horns of a goat and the body of a man. Without thinking, they turned and ran back the way they had come, not stopping until they were safely in their car. They later described the experience as the most terrifying moment of their lives. Locals, too, have their own chilling tales. An older man who had lived in the area his whole life recounted a story from his youth. He and his friends had dared each other to spend the night near the bridge, hoping to prove their bravery. They set up camp in the woods